This again, WHIV 1023 FM New Orleans. Of course, it is the Morning Brew. I'm yours truly, Don P. Can I get a hands up or down on the sound? Can you guys hear me now? I don't know if Nisi is still there. Let me know if you can hear me. Look like you should be able to hear me now. Little producer's mistake this morning. but I was glad that my trusty brew crew members was there to help me out. So
They are appreciated as usual.
yeah, definitely. I don't know how I missed that, but let me do a double check on the sound on this end before we get to rolling too far into this. Oh yeah, we rocking and rolling at this point.
Yes, man. Yes, man. He listen to himself. I do it a lot.
Yes, I do sometimes.
Yeah.
You should listen to yourself. You should just double check. You know what you
I
saying.
be double checking all the time about things with myself and listening to myself because some things make you listen to yourself. You know, there it
Exactly.
is. I'm you know,
All right, we're about to get rocking and rolling, man. Shouts out to Miss JB5. Hit that like button, hit that share button. That's one of the first
uh,
things I want y'all to do is hit that like button.
hi, Miss JV5.
Hit that
How are
like button, hit
you?
that share button. It's gonna be me serving Miss JV5 today.
Well, well, well. How
I,
are
I
you?
I have that feeling.
How are you?
All right. I'm actually reviewing some of the topics I had yesterday that we didn't get to get into. Shouts out to Mr. Barry and Helping the Village nonprofit organization. They was here hanging out with us yesterday talking about some things they got going on. I know March 21st they're gonna be at Texas Longhorn and over there on the West Bank. And anybody that go get something to eat, if you mention Helping the Village, they'll actually receive 10% of the proceeds of that evening for anyone that mentions helping the village. So definitely go over there and check that out. Mr. Barry was here yesterday talking about that. All right, so also, man, hit that like button, hit that share button, hit that share button, hit that like button. I do want to shout out a couple of people that have been supporting some of the things we've been having going on. Of course, man, these donuts, these plaza, man, support my pep rally with a purpose. And support my youth program. So I definitely want to shout them out. Who else we got tapped in this morning, man? Who else we got tapped in this morning? I'm trying to check and make sure. Let me see. Hit that like button, hit that share button. Let's go with it. All right, sir. You over there real life writing, bro.
Yeah, yeah,
You
yeah.
you real life writing things down over there.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
So you
yeah.
got some
I have
things.
my iPad to, my trusted co-pilot, my iPad. You know what I'm saying? So I'm flying solo.
Oh, okay. Oh, you don't have the iPad today, so you
I
oh
got it. I just charged it up. I told you I got a lot of flop, 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 flop just going on.
this
A lot.
morning you trying to catch
Yeah,
up with yourself.
yeah. And my self keep running. Self keep every time I get right there, I say, "Hey, what's up, self?" And self just hi and break off. No,
Well,
he self says you use a lie and break off. He takes your he takes your phrase, use a lie, and just break out running.
right.
Yeah, so I'm trying to catch self. I'm about to stop and just have me a drink at Bayou Social or something, and some egg rolls.
Speaking of Bayou Social, I spend this quick opportunity to remind people that this Friday, Akia Nevels will be performing at Bayou Social along with Piano Man G.
It's a crazy question, but that's one of the Neville's, right?
Yes,
I mean, I know because when you say Neville's in New Orleans,
it's one of
I wanted to make sure because I could be wrong, you know.
it's one of them baby girls.
Oh man, now they got the younger generation coming.
Yeah.
I come all
Well,
the
I
way.
wouldn't say this is the youngest generation, but she like one of the middle generations,
Yeah,
I think.
because when you growing up, it was Aaron Neville, and then for me, I was running around in them days with Jason Neville. You know what I'm saying? At one time. So it's great to see another generation. You know what I'm
This
saying?
is gonna be a really nice event. She has
What style music?
a organization called Music Saves,
Hmm.
and with the organization for her birthday, she's doing a fundraiser for her organization, and
Awesome.
she got a lot of different musicians that's gonna be coming through. Man, Brandon. Oh, I can't think of his last name, and I'm so upset with myself. But he's a trombone player. We got some solo. We got Piano Man G, who's really really dope. Um, Man, I hate to start naming people when I'm not looking at the flyer
But
in
just say it's,
general.
it's some good New Orleans music, New
Yes,
Orleans style
yes,
music.
yes. I mean, all of these people are like critically acclaimed.
Out the
You know
city.
what I'm saying? Traveling musicians. You feel what I'm saying? So, and I mean, anything that has to do with the Neville family and music.
So you ain't gonna see the little chihuahua that was on Martin that Hustle Man had. They ain't perform. He ain't performing.
Nah, this is gonna be
Yeah, yeah.
definitely
There
top
we go.
notch. The venue is an upscale venue, man. Really
Yes,
nice
it
venue.
is.
You've been there before.
Yes, I have, and I've had the egg rolls,
You know what I'm saying? They got the TV screens. I mean, the nice furniture.
the private room.
Yeah, the private room. We're gonna have valet parking that night. You feel what I'm saying? If you want to
Oh,
have valet parking, of course, we got the signature cocktails.
and who coordinated this event? Who's the man that's gonna make this event really pop? You know what I'm saying? Who name is gonna be in lights? Even though their name is gonna be in lights because they're
Now,
great artists.
music saves
I
and
mean, yeah.
Kia
But
Neville's.
there's somebody else, that's gonna make sure
Is
everything gonna go
the
right.
event.
Yeah, but
The
it's
Don P
somebody.
agency. I mean,
There you go. There you
we're
go.
part of it. You feel
Yeah.
what I'm
There
saying?
you go. There you
I'll
go.
be hosting and DJing over there. You come check it out. It's gonna be a nice
See,
event
that's what I
though.
was getting to, because that's gonna be beautiful. Music saves everything, and another level. But there's a guy that's rising right now, and into this situation and it's the Don P. What is it? Agency.
Yeah, I mean,
Gonna
man,
out for the Don P.
we do tons of stuff,
Yeah,
man.
he
Like,
track coach. It's a whole bunch of things he
oh, but
do.
let me remind you, this is another really dope thing about Friday
Yeah.
night. Last night they dropped the menu. Man, we doing a three-course menu for $50. That gets you
Oh, really?
your appetizer, and caviar is on the list for
Fish
appetizers.
eggs. Yeah.
Yeah, then they got tuna caviar.
Oh, they got tuna caviar. Oh, they doing
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
a tuna pate. Okay, all right.
Yeah, 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 yeah,
See,
yeah.
y'all been to some nice events. I know some things, but go ahead.
Yeah, so that's just one of the things. They also got the gumbo, all of that
So
good
does
stuff.
qualify for big back activity?
I mean, yeah, it definitely could qualify for big back activity, but
Classy
you have a choice. You have a choice of three. You have a choice of three different
entrees.
entrees,
Yeah.
appetizers, and desserts. You know what
Oh,
I'm saying?
desserts. Oh,
Yeah, for $50. You feel what I'm
that's a
saying? It's
good
gonna be
deal.
the menu. So it's really dope. It's gonna be really, really, really dope. You feel what I'm saying? So
Hmm.
come through, check it out. You feel me? Beautiful event. Dressed to impress.
Beautiful place.
Red carpet affair.
I got to wear my good shoes.
Yeah, definitely, man. So come through, catch the signature cocktails, the signature wine,
Yeah.
all that good stuff.
And my favorite chef, he doing his thing.
Chef Cash will be in the building.
Cause he big. You ain't gonna tell him you don't like nothing. He's a
Big,
big guy.
big Chef
Big
Cash,
big chef cash. Yep, that you know what I'm
not the
saying?
little one.
You know what I'm saying? If it ain't cash, it ain't cash. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is.
So yeah, man, definitely come through. Uh Shouts out to Esh Muhammad checking in. We see Just Ford checking in. Trusting the process. They cutting up in the comments already early this
Oh,
morning.
trust in the process. Let me tell you, trust in the process hard, man. I was on a post one day, and she was giving it to. She was telling the truth. Well, it was telling the truth, but was giving it to somebody. I said, well, when get on me, I feel okay. It was light because she was giving it to somebody. The trust process was giving it to somebody. Somebody put the wrong stuff. It was something dumb and ignorant. But I had to say that. I had to bring that in there because I was like,
Trusting the process. Always cutting up in the comments
man, I can't
on the
remember.
regular.
It has something to do with, I guess, the government stuff. Something went on, and I'm so happy. I'm about to put something in there. I say,
I'm,
I don't need to say
I'm glad.
nothing.
I'm glad y'all friends now.
I keep, you got to keep your friends closer. You know, your enemies closer. You know what I'm saying? Nah, I'm joking. But I
Ah,
mean, went off so bad. I ain't have nothing to say on the comment to the situation. I said, that's that brew crew.
shout.
Don't you
Oh,
play with that brew crew?
Esh Muhammad was saying, congratulations to you too. I think for the Serve World Media.
Oh yeah. We getting things
Enlighten
together.
us.
We getting everything together, man. We have the offer. that we have out in Atlanta that's coming. And then what I'm doing also is mostly even concerning you, because you actually might, will be really one of the first clients. You know what I'm saying? That we see the great potential in you. You know what I'm saying? And, well, you already have potential. You already done your thing, but now it's like the world. You know what I'm saying? So we're looking at a lot of situations, and I have the Let's Talks, show that we have, which is going to go more into music and things like that. But we also have other different, spin-offs, and looking at some young people. You know what I'm saying? Which I think you would love. Looking at some, young people media wise and things like that. Which I hope, of course, I can get you to train them up. You know what I'm saying, or
Well,
whatever.
it's all
So,
about training
so,
the village,
so,
man.
and then also it's about controlling the narrative, something that says black people we really don't do. So the
Definitely need to be
information,
working
see
to
the information,
control the narrative. As many
control,
media companies as we can have and
control the
mistake as we
info,
can have
and they're not gonna see it
in
coming.
media,
They just
you
gonna say it.
should.
That's just a rap.
Yeah.
That's just a rapper, and so they don't understand that. I think now it's about controlling the narrative of information. You know what I'm saying? That's coming out of our communities and going in our communities, and the best way to do that is to start bringing. It's like I feel with politics. We need more young politicians. I think we have better ideas. Our city will thrive. If we get more younger people in, because people play with these young people and think they just a waste. They just want to,
I think
but
you
no,
definitely should be doing
yeah,
if you're gonna have more people that is gonna be interactive
hmm,
in
yes,
some type of media in some
yes,
kind of way. I think it does need to be some kind of training as far as like man just putting stuff out there, and I think we also need to come up with a little bit better code of ethic when it comes to pertaining to what is put on social media or public
hmm,
media sites, if that makes sense. Digital
no,
public media
no, it
sites.
makes sense.
Like I think we need to set like a standard. You know what I'm saying? Like it got to be
That's the point
like
right there.
literally like no. Like I think if you, it's unfortunate, but we need to come up with something where like if you put out something and it's fake, the penalties, you know what I'm saying? They they got they got tough penalties because we get to a point where we don't know what the hell is.
And you don't know
You don't
what's
know what the
true.
hell is
You
going
don't
on. You
know
don't
what's
know what
true,
is true and what is not true.
and
We
things are
live
starting to happen.
we living in the real life matrix.
Man, things are starting to happen where people are
If
taking,
Harris Robinson was here, he'd say it's all
well,
fake.
yeah,
He
and
say that all the time.
man, dude, right now we got, we're living in times right now where now people are followers, and they're doing things and they're following up on things because
No,
they're being
people
told.
been
No,
followers.
they've been followed, but it's different now because
Now
now
the
they're
difference
acting.
is
It
what
could,
they
and it
following.
and it could be physical, and there's things that are happening. Like at this point in time, like where we at right now. Quick point. Where we at right now in life, right? When you look at the divide, we was already divided racially. You know what I'm saying? But it was more hush hush, like, oh, you don't like black people, and okay, I'm black. I don't really like white people. I don't trust them. It was really, but we see each other, right? How you doing, or whatever, whatnot. And because of certain individuals and certain administrations, we're so far divided. And a lot of it is on lies because you have people that feel like white people have been told they're going to be the minority. So, and now they're looking, and thus you have the deportations and all that stuff, and they're hooray for ICE and all this other stuff, and then all the things that are being wiped out, not just our history, rolling back a lot of civil rights situations, and even the white people that just would say, hey, I don't have problems with black people. Now they also are like, you know, I'm not going to be the minority, and all that came from an administration that ran on that. You know what I'm saying? So that information, like you say, people are listening to that information. I have Caucasian friends, because now look what I say, Caucasian friends. I don't say my friend, right? Because it's a whole distinction that I got one dude I've been knowing 30 years. And because I speak up, right? This dude right now, I had to do this. I had to do this because I love his son, man. I even help his son with music. I blocked him, man, because he would come, and it's just, and even his son was like, my dad really want to talk. Like, I'm not getting into no political talk with your father, man, because it got too out of hand. So a lot of that comes from all this information that's being pushed out there that's not true. the narrative that they're controlling, and
Exactly.
soonly we're gonna be a communist country where you and I might not, when it comes to freedom of speech, because it was something that was just recently up, which is not fake news. It was something that we basically
If for
watched.
whatever reason all of this crazy stuff would
Yes.
happen,
hmm
I wonder what places would give us asylum.
So you better start looking. There's a few. There's a few. There's because right now,
I
America is
mean,
ticking off a
that's
lot of
what
people.
happened. Like, when, like, just like when I,
Can't go to Cuba because he about to get Cuba.
just like when our country invade these places, that's how we end up with a lot of immigrants because we also offer asylum.
Yeah, to the refugees. You know that
Exactly.
word that we would call from New Orleans, after Katrina, about many states and
All I'm saying
yeah.
is, who would give us asylum? I wonder
I mean, you got to look at it right now. We
what
lose.
would be the most likely places.
We're losing so many allies. Like Canada. Canada refused to go into this conflict. So Canada is a
Canada,
place.
Canada would be a
It
place.
just get a little cold there. It's fun, but it get a little cold.
What about somewhere more tropical?
Ghana, well, no. It's oh man, we're losing a lot because he's cutting off any African countries from people coming.
But they might accept Dutch.
Yeah, no, no, no. You got to get that though. You got to get that. You never know how they might treat us because how he's treating them. So,
Might be
um,
hard to
yeah.
get where we trying
Now
to
if you know
go.
how to speak a little, yeah, but a little stuff of that.
Somebody
Well, we
said
can't go to Spain.
Belize.
Well, you could go to Belize. You know what I'm saying, but you live in the Belize. Would you be living under UK? Uh, or have they broken away from the UK from England? You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
So
look,
yeah, I
under
don't know.
UK rule, I don't think UK is that bad as far as their government.
You been there?
It just don't seem like it.
Well, right now
And a lot of them places over there, they got universal health care, universal education.
they got
Now,
some issues.
the one thing I did talk to somebody that was extensive conversation about the differences in I guess lifestyles or government and stuff like
hmm
that. Now the one thing they said, they was like the caste system like is a little bit thicker when you on that side of the hemisphere, like the Londons and all over that area, like the caste system. Like the only thing he like, if you born poor, it is way much harder to achieve wealth than it is if you was born poor in the United
But we
States.
saying as black people and going to certain places because I've been in Europe extensively a lot, not just military music business. It's only so many places that they like us. You know what I'm saying? In England, it's so because England.
Yeah, I mean, I think in a lot of places, I'm not saying it like, I ain't saying it like, and I wasn't even thinking as black people. I was kind of thinking as like United States citizens, but
I ain't going nowhere with a lot of
as,
them. All of us
as
was
black,
already
but
here.
as black people too. I guess
No, you
I
have
have
to
to
look at
take
it.
that. I
You
have to
have to.
take
You
that in
have to. No, you
consideration.
have to take
I
it in big
cannot
consideration.
just
Yeah,
ignore that.
you have to, bro. You have to because
I mean,
it's
but they discrimination worse than the United. It's the same thing.
but it's a little different, bro.
It's
It's
a little worse.
because they're
Was
already
it?
because they're immigrants in these countries of color, right? Like a lot of Africans that migrate to these countries, they 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 don't get along with the Africans, and then a lot of Muslims of
Yeah, I
color.
understand they
So
not
you
getting
fall
along
so they
perfectly.
they're not gonna look at you and say, "Oh, you American. You cool." No, they look at shades of colors, man.
All right, so
I'm telling you, I've been there.
I respect it. I respect it. I'm just trying to think about if it all go down, when it all goes down. Where we going?
We got a
What
lot of places
where
now.
can we go to get asylum? What would be our most likely places?
Nice places.
Since because if since the end of the
You
world,
go to Russia.
I don't think I want to go there.
I'm just telling you.
They gonna
They
let us come?
man, Russia, yeah, Russia. Yeah, of course they would. They would take their yeah,
It's
yeah.
cold as hell
It's
in
cold.
Russia.
It's cold, and it's not that many of us out there, but they out there. They got a hood. I saw
And then you got to
it.
slur when you talk.
Oh man, there
Now I
you
gotta
got
get
a lot
my.
of vodka. You were drinking a lot of vodka. But
You gonna need it.
um, don't say Asia. You know what I'm saying? Because it's rough if you don't speak the language and you're black in Japan. It's rough in China if you're black.
I don't think Asia gonna be my first choice anyway.
Australia is also changing.
Ooh, you know what? I think I might. Good day, mate. I
Yeah.
think I could try Australia. How I'm gonna get there, I don't know, cause that's a
Uh,
long flight.
Southwest don't go there. Spirit don't go there. So,
Nevertheless,
man,
something to think about. Something to
mm,
think about.
we
Hey,
ain't going nowhere.
I always got a plan, sir. I got to. I have to have a
I've always been
plan.
that guy to let everybody break out and run, and then I stay there, and then whatever's left, I get it because everybody gone because they listen to everybody. Black people, one break out, everybody go run. I'm that shit.
Nevertheless, man, welcome to my brew crew. WHIV 1023 FM, New Orleans. It is the morning brew. The number is 504-623-9448, 504-623-9448. Do want to remind anybody and everybody, especially if you're new, you're just now checking in, go follow Harris Robertson underscore loan underscore officer. You know what I'm saying? One of the proud sponsors of the morning brew. He got a giveaway for you. He gonna give anybody that go follow. He got like you can receive a free real estate book. Free real estate book. It got like I guess the basics in real estate. And we do want to remind everybody that we still on our game plan to put over 100,000 people in homes, man. So yeah, time home buyer program. If you're interested in any of that kind of stuff, how to get a loan, you feel what I'm saying? What are the requirements? All that good stuff. Like, man, we're trying to put some people in the house. You feel what I'm saying? All right.
Mm,
And there we go.
man, there we go.
And there we go. There we have it. Now, we got to get ready to get into some topics. I had a couple topics that I wanted to talk about. Um, so I'll run through, and you got a lot of topics on that page.
Nah, just really one, well,
Oh,
two, really, but
yeah,
it's just I
but
got some terms on there that really are very important.
all right, so I wanted to bring up some stuff. I kind of brought up some of these things yesterday, but I didn't get a chance to really discuss it. D1, the Atlanta Hawks, and you know they had got Magic City Monday
Mm.
is now canceled. Want to get your thoughts on that at some point in time? Hike in sanitation fees. Orleans Parish could be getting an increase in sanitation fees, but not an increase in services. Some people are upset. They say we still ain't got our money back from the last time.
This, no, 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 don't you be complaining. This is about helping getting this budget crisis,
I'm
and again, I know again the people gonna pay for it, but hey,
like
whatever they got to do, I
we'll
know.
discuss it.
Yeah,
I just you know
don't
I
get in
just
trouble. Don't get in trouble.
I'm just
Atlanta
discussing.
is angels.
I'm just discussing what the people what has been said to me. And so I want to get a general census of what the public is out there thinking. What is everybody else
Power to the
thinking?
mayor.
You feel what I'm saying? You seen the story with this 12-year-old girl? I want to dig into that because I think this is a bigger issue. They had a 12-year-old girl. She died after a fight
Hmm.
after school, and they say bullying could be involved. And because of things that are going on at my son's school, I think this is a real crisis. And I don't think that people are paying attention to it. And I think it could get way worse if us as adults don't start looking into this right now, at least in our micro subcultures, right? I think it should be bigger into, you know,
And I think what
I think it should
parents
be bigger
and
nationwide,
what parents are
but
teaching kids these
at least in
days.
our subcultures, we need to be thinking about this whole bullying thing and how bullying has changed. You feel what I'm saying? And really understanding like trolling, that is bullying. Joseph, that is bullying. We we need to start putting a name on this stuff and a label on this stuff because people come up with these terms and then I think it makes it okay. Oh, I was just trolling. Oh, I was just joking. But people get into arguments and disagreements through social media, and here we have it a fight. A young girl dies. We'll talk about it a little bit later. Louise, you're gonna love this one. Louisiana House Committee approves the bill where this new bridge that they're gonna be building in Louisiana could be named after Donald Trump.
Ouch, ouch. That was
It's gonna
in
be
my
named
ears.
after your boy,
Ow, ow, man. Oh, you talking too loud.
Donald Trump Expressway.
Every time you say it's something about that you say in my ears. I don't understand. What happened?
I, we'll talk about it later. And then also, man, we got Essence, the Essence lineup.
Oh
They
boy.
originally dropped Cardi B and Lotto. A lot
Uh,
of people wasn't happy, but I
I'm
don't want to give up mine.
man.
Well, listen, I don't
I've
want to.
been refraining from saying something about that.
I don't want to give up my opinion just yet. But I am asking the people out there how you feel about Cardi B and Lotto at Essence. Ain't no different than Meg Thee Stallion. Now I'm not saying that's the direction. I don't think that's the direction
I
we should be going. But we're gonna get into it. We're gonna get into it.
yeah,
We're gonna get into it.
I saw something that might have a lot to do with it. You know what I'm saying? But hey, mm, social media is big, man. No, and I think and the one little thing that I will definitely add, two things that we talk about: 93 billion since September. The Department of War has spent. That's our tax dollars, and I'll get into some of the figures and
That's a
what it
whole
pertains.
lot of money.
And then also
That is a whole
with
lot
this
of
conflict with
money.
this conflict with Iran, and you the one first brought it to my attention. And now when I drive past gas stations, I see the hike.
I
And
told you
so
that gas was going up,
no,
bro.
you said it, and it's even worse than what you made me look at. And so we'll talk about, we're going into our own oil reserves. So does these signs that things that are happening that we're losing this conflict, and maybe we should walk away from it? You know what I'm
Brother,
saying?
let me tell you one thing. From the first day that they said that they had a conflict in Iran, immediately the first day, if it wasn't the first day, it could have been the second day.
If you haven't filled up yet,
Like the first or the second day, one of the two, that gas went up 40 cents.
uh, I remember when you were
Like
saying it was
I
two.
like literally
You made
watched
me
it.
look because I always look anyway, and it was like two something, two
I
dollars
told you it
and
was $2.95.
no before no. You no listen. You really open your eye. It was less than that. It was two. It was gas was like 230, 240. You catch it at 225 at,
Yeah, that's where
and
it
then it went
started.
to 295.
Then it went to 295.
Now it's up. It's going near $4, and they're talking about right now. What Iran is about to say, they about to charge almost upwards to $200 a barrel.
I seen that.
And so, even if we don't deal with them, everything that's going on the streets and moves, we'll get to it. Like I said, we got other subjects. We'll talk more into it, but just know we're going into our oil reserves. That's not good.
I'm scared to
And we
death of what this economy
and we
could
can
do.
use Venezuela, even though they got all of that. But you guess what you need? You need a certain, and guess what, old man? And I looked into that at the gas station. Told us Iran has the chemicals that's needed to mix because Venezuela oil is too thick.
Yeah,
So
remember that? Yeah, my
we can't.
guy.
I looked into it. I did my
I
research,
gotta find that
and
guy.
Iran has, and now we're in a conflict with Iran. So we got all this oil at Venezuela, right? We can't use it because guess who has the chemicals? And he was right,
Uh,
Iran.
Iran.
So that thick oil cannot be used because Iran has those chemicals which other countries get from them. So it's a lot, but we'll talk further about it. But I can't wait to get in this $93 billion thing. Somebody got to answer for this. It's a big back activity in that. I'll tell you about that.
All right, man. Well, y'all stay tuned. We got a dope show lined up for you. We're gonna try to hit quick on these topics, man.
You know?
So we got like
Okay.
we're not gonna get stuck on one topic
Oh, why you
today.
telling me that? I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. I
I
promise I
said
won't.
we
No, it's me. I know it's me. See, I'm on truth today. Truth today. I
True
know. I
Thursday.
know I take a little while. Today Thursday?
Tell the truth
Yeah,
Thursday.
there it is. I know I because I plan on like 1 minute and then something else come up. Self comes and say, self, you got something else to say. Don will let you say it. You know,
So yeah,
it's me.
I just want to hit a lot of topics, man. Make sure we get them in. So
Self.
we're gonna be spending like 5 to 10 minutes per topic. Y'all gotta have
How
y'all
many minutes self get?
y'all gotta have y'all comments together too.
How many minutes self get? Serve God know get a couple
Well,
of them.
we switch it up.
Okay, all right, thank you. Self just wanted to know.
Sometimes people be more passionate about certain topics.
I will not. Donald J. Trump will not get me passionate. I refuse to anymore.
Oh man, let me play one of my classics. The weather a little rainy today.
Man, it got cold. I come outside with a short sleeve shirt and a little chilly out
I
there.
know I had to change this morning when I first came out too. I was like,
You put the hustle guard shield on your chest there. I see that.
yeah, I had one of my little shirts that's kind of thinnish.
Okay.
Yeah, I
As
say,
long as you didn't say it was a medium, a little small, you just say it's thinnish. That's
yeah.
because we're not
No, it
doing
was like
medium.
it was made out of like a little mesh. So it had.
Because we're going to bring real men back. We're not wearing medium shirts, so we're going to be the ones that let them know we do thin,
I
but
wear
we will do medium.
mediums.
Oh God! Oh ah!
Whenever I'm feeling kind of
Serve self.
when
Is
I'm
this
feeling
us?
when I'm feeling kind of fit,
Yeah.
I don't,
And you walk around, hold your stomach in a little bit.
yeah, I
There
don't
it is.
mind putting a medium
Uh,
on every now and then.
Baby Earl of lotion on your elbows.
Show off my physique.
Your physique, huh?
Uh,
Baby Earl of lotion on your arms. Because
if
when you wear the show, you gotta make sure you're shining.
I'm a do the lotion, but if it's cool outside, I might have to
You get the baby Earl.
lather up a little bit more.
oh, oh, talk about it, talk about it, talk about it.
You feel
When
me?
I hit that lamp, y'all know. And let me tell you something. Don is one of the most pause early for the people that might think right. Don is one of the most well put together. Take his time when he come out the door. I'm telling you, he gonna be on point. He gonna be on point. The cologne gonna be popping. He gonna be lotioned up a baby Earl, I don't know, or Vaseline, and he gonna be coordinated and I tell you, man, you can either bring him to a club or you can bring him to a corporate meeting. So I'm just letting y'all know that's how down he not coming out unless he right. Even as track coach with sweating above everything else, the man be put together. I'm just telling y'all.
I mean, you look good, feel good.
And there it is.
I like to dress the part.
Hey,
I'll leave it at that. I like to
I'm
dress the
telling you,
part.
I get away with it as a rapper. We put on anything.
All right, man. Let me play this song. Then we're gonna get into it. Let's read some of these comments. We're gonna read some of y'all comments while we playing the music, and the good ones we'll come back and discuss it. Of course, good morning, everyone. Hit that like button, hit that share button, hit that share button, hit that like button. The phone lines is open
Um,
504-623-9448.
is Reverend Don wrong?
I don't know. He
Is he
might
show up today on
he
some of these topics?
he might come. He might show up today. It is a possibility
Because
that
Deacon back him up is here. So
Reverend
oh,
Durong
mhm,
could possibly
show
show
up
up today.
because
We
see
might have
things
a we might have a guest
because I
appearance.
know some things that aggravated you and that you know what I'm saying, and you might have to call your cousin.
Definitely, we're talking about this trolling and bullying stuff.
Ah,
Reverend Durham could possibly
show up today.
have a message, a word of
I was just
a
asking.
choice word of inspiration.
I was just asking.
All right, man, we're gonna keep the party rolling. Keep that station locked. It's 1023 FM New Orleans. End all wars. That's our slogan. I need to start saying that. Number one for independent voices.
And the award goes to.
And we are the number one independent radio show
And I and
in the
I want to
world, Craig.
I want to thank me.
I want to thank. Let's get it, man. Let me play the music.
Yes, I sat down and read your letter today. You know, it took me a long time to get over you, but I did it. even when it hurt me the most. I'm sorry, but your love, it just don't hurt no more. I read your letter just the other day. I never thought it would happen to us, or had to be this way. You lied to me so many times. You even broke my heart. You knew you were lying to me, baby, from the very start. Oh, I gave you all of my love, all of my love, my body and soul. You took my love for granted. Oh, yes, you did. You buried my heart in the cold. I gave you my love.
Shouts out to the wifey. I see you out there, baby. That's Muhammad. What's up?
You took my love.
Tatiana.
Buried my heart.
When you bringing me to Boston, man? I'm trying to come to Boston. You keep telling me.
Knew that I loved you, baby.
Ooh, sir, hit that one too.
And I would do anything for you. When you come home from work,
Shouts out to Harris Robinson. I see you, bruh.
there was nothing for you to do.
Just for it.
You never appreciated.
Khalees, what up, man? ATL tapped in.
No, you never appreciated my time.
Man, two last names, Harris
I
Robinson.
hope you are happy with your life.
You got something to say to him? You say it twice.
Because
Just
I
for
am satisfied.
Sound like he could be a president. He's out for Morning Brewe president. No?
Yes,
Tatiana.
I do.
Yeah, hey, and Khalees. The group. What's new? We the best. We got the best group, got the best crew, the best talk to, got the best leader. Hey, what more you want? What more you want? Man,
That's what that music make you
that's
do.
what make me feel. If I say Don, they gonna know to put feet behind it. If I say Don, they gonna know to put feet behind it.
I'm taking this letter and I'm throwing it
Co-hosting,
away.
but one of the best
You
you
know,
ever
I
do.
can't dwell
No.
on the past.
You done
It's time
talked
to
about
put that
you
behind
gas
me.
station love.
Yeah, you hurt me. You know, you even did me wrong.
He
But
DJ,
life goes on.
coordinates events. I mean, he just
Ooh,
run.
yeah.
Beep, beep, beep. I can't say the word on the stage.
All of my love.
And he's singing. He's gonna be making his karaoke debut sometime this weekend. You know, because he promised it.
Love for granted. Oh, suck it, man.
And there's never been a mic in any spot that he don't come in and rock the mic. Take you out of all the good eateries.
WHIP 1023 FM New Orleans. Of course, it is the Morning Brew. Let me stop this shenanigans right quick,
Yes,
man.
sir. I'm back serious.
Sir, I appreciate all the love. It is duly appreciated, my brother. Thank you.
Say, bro, why give me flowers when you're gone, man?
Hey,
Got to give it to you,
I
bro.
get it. I have to get used to that. You know, I like to be laid back with it.
I know you're humble, but you know, hey, I'm gonna tell you. Tell him I got 24 years in this. I ain't lost shit, and I'm going, and I'm on my way to the top again. So let him know.
I
Because
feel it.
guess what? If it was something messed up you was doing, if you was out here,
People will
if
be
you out here falling, dipping, and not doing what you need to do, and not
They-
handling, being a good father, and
they'll be
everything.
they'll be
Guess what
talking
Guess
about
they
it.
be talking about. That's a shame. Look at it.
Look at it.
He used to be on the radio in Atlanta, in Mississippi, through the parties at Hattiesburg, at that Southern Miss. He was all
That's funny.
American. Look at him now. Look at Don now.
Short Wisdom 65. Good morning. Long time no see. Thank you for tapping in this morning.
I'll tell you
Real
what,
quickly, hit that like button, hit that share button this morning, man. I need everybody in that brew crew to do me one favor. We always fighting against the shadow ban. So I always need my brew crew. When you dip in, man, make sure you share the programming with a couple of people.
You said wifey was on there?
Yeah, wifey was on there.
Man,
I don't know if she's still on there or
I'm
not,
a
but
real life junkie. Fame. I'm a real life junkie.
Shouts out to the wifey. Uh, moments are precious. What's up, precious? Long time no see. Welcome, 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 welcome.
Precious, precious. You
She
know.
always share all of my stuff. That's a real Brew Crew member right
Yeah,
there.
man.
She got years in the
And then
game.
then you know that name Precious, right? In black
Good
families.
people.
Yeah, good people. Precious is the nice one in the family. You know what I'm saying? Don't do Precious wrong. You do Precious. If you make Precious, man, you got problems. You just do.
Miss JV5 said drive slowly in the school zones. The police are out. Say that street name right there, sir.
I can't see the
Oh,
what it start with.
Desaix.
The sex? Oh no. Oh no. I thought that was though. You said the AIX. You say AIX
Desaix.
X. The
Yes.
sex. That's off. What you call it? That's around Paris and the Tri area when it be all that
Oh,
circling on.
you know exactly
Yeah.
what you talking
In other
about.
words, when the Jazz Fest about to start, the
Over
Sax will
there.
be the easy
That
place
little
to get
area
the
right
call.
there.
Yeah. Yeah. The Sax.
All right, the sex.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
was definitely
I
about to
see.
mess
It's
that up.
sad. I know I done parked there for Jazz Fest, and when I'm going to the Jockey Pub over there,
Oh
and I don't walk
yeah.
that far.
You know where
Yeah.
the jockey pub at?
Yeah,
I know where the
man.
jockey pub
But you know
at.
they had a murder there not too long ago.
At
Something
the
like that.
jockey
Yeah,
pub?
months
The
ago, man.
little one
They
on
got
this
in a, they
side
got
by
in an
the
argument.
fairground?
No conflict resolution. Yeah.
Now my bar over in that area, the one that I really used to go to is the one across the street.
Yeah. The little one.
No, the big one.
No, the big one. You talking about the
With the
big one?
pool tables
Oh yeah,
and
yeah, 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 yeah. But the little one that they got, you know what I'm saying? That's I'll remind you one day we could talk and tell you a funny story about have you dying laughing,
it
man.
was right across the street from
Yeah.
BOK.
Yeah, yeah, okay. Okay,
So
WBOK. I remember, yeah.
so
The
when I
original WBOK
the
where they used to
original
be. That's where I first
WBOK.
did an interview at on that for WBOK.
Yeah, that's what my
Upstairs. Yeah.
one of my biggest shows was
And I
at
went and got a
BOK.
beer at the store right after I left. I ain't gonna say, I ain't gonna lie.
The store right
Yeah,
there.
little
Then
half
you
a
go
pint.
across the street that bought the seahorse.
Seahawks. That's it.
Yeah,
That's it.
the seahorse was the one.
That's when the guy was trying to get us all to join this men's club, and he was supposed to be teaching us this. And we went to the Seahawks, and he got drunk, and he come walking in the middle of the door, done urinated on himself. To my y'all don't want to join the club? No, we're not joining
Nah,
that club.
we straight.
But the drinks was good.
They definitely have good drinks
Hey,
in
the
there.
drinks was good, man. But
I
yeah,
ain't gonna
it's about
lie
to be that time of the year around there, Jazz
around
Fest.
Jazz Fest
Yeah,
and stuff like that.
yeah,
Yeah, man.
man.
Shouts out to that area.
The
So
sex.
if if you in that area today,
Mm-hmm.
you want to be careful. Miss JV5 has
Yeah,
alarmed us that the police are watching the school zones,
is it
and
Louisiana
you
State
shouldn't
policeman?
be flying in the school zone anyway.
Anyway, you can't be little peanut trying to get to school. It's enough his mama trying to get him up to go. Y'all gonna hit him? Slow down. Where you got to go?
All right, man. We got topics on a big old Thursday.
Yeah.
You want to get ready to start kind of running through some of these things? Who want to go first? You want to go first, or you want me to go first?
You could go first. I follow the leader, man.
All right. I'll start off with. You want to start off local? Oh, we always start off national.
Okay. So
That's
that
just
mean,
what we do.
so that means
So if
okay.
I start off with my national story, it's out of Atlanta. It's probably like more of a regional story.
So
I was bringing this up yesterday. I wanted to get your opinion. I'll be very quick on this. It's kind of old news, but I guess it's still relevant.
okay.
D1 came out and he had made a post, and he was like, "Man, I made some calls." Well, first of all, where the story come from? Atlanta was planning this Magic City themed night,
Had to went to that game.
Magic City Monday themed night
Yeah.
at
Sorry, D1.
State Farm. Ain't that the State Farm in it?
State Farm Arena. Yeah.
Yeah, right.
That's where the Hawks play.
That's where the Hawks play, right?
It's not too far from that establishment.
Right. And so what I'm saying is, all right, I'm gonna give some quick details about Magic City Night. Now, because I needed to do some research. There wasn't gonna be any strippers there. Well, Magic City, to people who don't know,
Tater tots.
hey, for Magic City, for people who don't know, is the Gentlemen's Club.
Lemon pepper.
It is the world's famous Gentlemen's Club in Atlanta. Everybody know it.
The wings are great.
They do got good
Good
wings though,
Lemon
like in
Pepper
real
Lou.
life.
Remember the basketball player? They call him Lemon Pepper Lou.
So basically they wanted to, Atlanta is about Atlanta culture.
Yeah.
I see where it come from. It's no different than New Orleans and New Orleans culture.
Blue flame.
We just look at it, it's just a little different, right? And so they canceled the night.
Don't stop. Get it,
But the night was really supposed to be about the wings
and the tater
and
tots.
well, they wasn't gonna have any dances there. They
Mhm.
was gonna do a special on the Magic City Wings and feature the Magic City Wings, and they was gonna give out merch. And a lot of people was like, "Yo,
I'm with it.
I don't know if I'm down with this," but
I'm married now. I don't know if I should go to this game. Yeah.
but like I said,
Yeah.
it.
Mhm.
I just keep wanting to iterate that part. It wasn't gonna be any dances
It
there.
wasn't a malicious thing. It was
Right, right. I don't
because
think it was
Magic
never
City is
meant.
part of
That's
it's part of the culture.
it is
It's
just
part of Atlanta.
it's no different from New Orleans and Mardi Gras, to be honest with you,
It's
bro.
a lot of
I mean, I
debauchery
think
going
it's a
at
little
Mardi
bit.
Gras.
I think it looks worse. It looks more taboo because you think about Gentlemen's Club. But I mean, Mardi Gras is about
A lot of
showing your
a lot of debauchery. No,
yeah.
let's go use that word. See, it's showing it's a lot of debauchery in Mardi Gras. People come down for the debauchery. So when they went to
So
Magic City,
nevertheless, I'm just trying to make it
no,
give a good what's going on. So they want to have this Magic City night,
yeah, go back.
and so it gets canceled. And D1 was one of the faces of getting this night canceled. And
Made a lot
and
of people
so
mad.
right, this is where I'm at with this. And I wanted to ask you I'm gonna ask a question with this. Now my thing is, do I think D1's opinion about the night was wrong? I don't. I don't think his opinion or perspective about the night was wrong. I feel like you posed to have the right to have your own opinion and perspective
Mhm.
in relationship to your religion. Even even more over than that, I could look at this both ways, but I probably should, because of my Christianity beliefs, lean more towards promoting a gentleman's club at a
And kids be there.
NBA
See,
game,
his thing.
and
That's the thing I agree with. Kids
kids
come because
be at the game
I
is
feel like this. These
questionable,
kids
bro.
shouldn't even know the history of Magic. Shouldn't even know what Magic City is. They should think Magic City is Disneyland. They shouldn't know about Magic City. Some things your kids don't need to
But the
know.
stuff that they seeing on TV, well, this
I
is
know. I
all
know.
right. So this is so. Let me get to my question then.
Yeah,
So
go ahead.
yeah, let me hurry up because I'm taking a long time to get to my question, and I need to hurry up because we want to have time for all of the topics. But nevertheless, what I was saying was, so I can agree to what his opinion was, but I didn't agree with him putting his face on it saying, I did this, I made some phone calls, and being so me about something that I don't know, bro.
Mhm.
I, I don't know. And I'm asking the question, am I just looking at this in the wrong type of way? Or like, because if you really doing the work for the Lord, it ain't a boisterous thing. Like when I'm if because And the reason that I'm asking this question is because with social media and all of this stuff, I think sometimes when you be putting your face on stuff, you be giving Christianity a bad name and a bad look. And in in one sense, you trying to make it look good, like you doing this for Christ, and I'm stepping for God, and it really looked a little judgmental.
Mhm.
And if you was gonna do it, or if you had a problem with it, you didn't have to even. You could have made your phone calls. You could have did whatever you had to do, and you ain't have to be so boisterous about it. Am I wrong for looking at it like or questioning? Man, is it about Christianity, or was you putting your face on this about
Cloud.
you?
Yeah.
And I respect D1. He fam, even though he ain't never.
Uh-oh.
No, but I know
Uh-oh.
I do respect him. Like he taken a picture with him and my family and everything. When I see him at events, I mean, we cool. Like I feel like we if we see each other
That you
at
can have
events,
these reserves of mindset that it
I
should
feel
be
like
no
I
issue.
should be able to ask the
Yeah,
question, and
yeah.
if that's not what it is, or he have a different logic, he should be able to answer me and say, well, this is why I was doing that
Okay,
to
but
make because I don't know. I'm saying I should be able to ask the question because I think it has something to do with the overall growth of Christianity. Like
mhm.
in the world today, we don't have a lot of spirituality, and I think part of the reason we don't have a lot of spirituality is because Christianity got a bad face on it. And I be feeling like sometimes these spirituality leaders, you gotta you gotta craft that stuff right if you're gonna be in that social media and entertainment world.
That's why they was mad at what's his name, the dude that made the comedic thing about the preachers and stuff. Who was his name? Drewski.
Drewski,
Yeah,
yeah.
and they were really mad. He got a backlash for acting and showing how the black church is and how the reverends are and stuff like that in the church and how But if you want me to answer the question, I'll say this, and I'll say this like this: I don't think you're wrong for feeling that way. And see, when it comes to D1, and that's little bro. I've even jumped in that water when he's walking his walk with rap, as to give a better message, and a few artists I won't say their names, they would talking about they would slap him and do this and that. I'm like, nah, y'all ain't touching him. You know what I'm saying? I like that type of lifestyle, which is wrong when you think it's saying telling a black man, I'll get with this and do that. But at that moment, it was like, nah, you're not gonna handle him. He's standing for God. This is what he's standing for, and yeah, we do have to change. And then a lot of things when people the backlash he's gotten, even before this, that's why I say it's okay to ask what you're asking and feeling the way you're feeling, because some people were saying at one time that he do this, and then he drop a project. Is an alternative motive, and then I had to show people no, he's always been like this, and he's doing that, and then some people feel the way they feel that okay, and by you saying he could have just did what he did and not say anything, which is kind of the way we were kind of taught at No Limit. Like, when somebody got mad with me once, real quick, and they said, well, what you done? And I'm like, I wanted to pull up every receipt for every funeral I paid for, every single mother's rent I paid for, all so many things I've done, but I never, and I still do it. Because we were
I
taught
mean,
not to put our name out there,
but
like because you do it out your heart.
even to pull up a receipt is
Yeah, that's
different.
right.
That's even different from you coming out and saying, "Oh, I did this, I did this,"
Yeah, and I feel you because
And I'm like,
if you God driven like you should be, spirit driven, you went to war with in God's name for that.
well,
But
first of all, you ain't do nothing. God did.
yeah.
If,
But I'm
if
just
we
saying,
if we on the no, because I'm looking at it from a different perspective, bro.
no, no, no.
Everybody else gonna look at it from was it right or wrong for them to cancel the game, and they gonna talk about the nonsense. I'm talking about, dog. I look up to you as a spiritual leader in the entertainment industry. You have taken on that role, right? And I respect you, and I
And
got
there's a
high
lot of young
regards.
people that's
And it's a
that's
lot of
opening they to spirituality and saying he's my daughter is big fan. Like she loves who he is and helped her even more so when she sometimes wouldn't pay attention to church
so
much.
so I'm a
Yeah,
yeah. So
yeah. So
I'm giving you your clout.
mhm.
You feel what I'm saying? But I feel like, yo, spiritually, man, my pastor, man, shout out to Caleb, bro. Man, God did it. Even whenever I'm talking about stuff on the radio, I be trying to be like, sometimes I have to catch myself and say, God bless me to be in that situation. And when you start saying, yeah, I made some phone calls.
No, I get what you're saying. I get what I really do. I really do get what you're saying. You know what I'm saying? Because I guess, like I say again, I come from at No Limit where we do stuff, and whatever it is, we wasn't allowed to say, go let the world know I did it. You know what I'm saying? Because you're doing other kindness of your heart, or whatever you're doing. You feel what I'm saying? So now I get what you're saying, because especially on the matter of fact of God, and God is first in him, and he comes in the name of God all the time. So God did that, not you. I get what you're saying, and I agree. and I think that maybe that was a slip up
And
of
God
him.
wouldn't have made a social media post about it.
Yeah, yeah,
That's
and
all
that I think maybe you're right.
that's all I'm
That's
saying.
a slip up by him, and that's not normally by him. But he's somebody that will hit this right, and he will probably, and he will, he will think, and he will
I
probably
want to, but he might have another logic that I don't know about.
and that's him. That's and I think
He
that
could,
I think that y'all should have that talk
yeah,
because you know why
he
is
could give me a different
no
perspective.
I really think y'all should have that talk because I think will give you a different perspective. But this is what's gonna happen. This is something that I think needs to be talked about because a lot of people, social media, a lot of people is like, I helped that old lady cross the street, but did y'all video it? When you should have just helped her. You know what I'm saying? And you don't have to go do a
And
post.
I ain't gonna even
Yeah.
lie. I'm big on like if you're doing stuff in the community, I feel like you should. I'm one of those people that have said on the radio before, like I want you to tell people what you're doing in the community.
Mm-mm.
Well, no, I'm talking about like not as far as like I help, but if you're doing good things in the community, I think it should be talked about. This wasn't necessarily doing. I don't know if I look at this as like a good deed. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, I just don't know if I look at it like that. It looked like I was boasting. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, you feel what I'm saying? Like
Maybe I'm gonna give benefit
it's
of
a
doubt. Was he happy that he his
his voice mattered.
reached and reached because I mean
Like I
trust
said,
me
it's a different.
because
It could be looked. It could be
every
looked
day
at a multiple
yeah because
perspective.
every day people really as much as he's doing good work to me a lot of people against him because he was just on a show and somebody, somebody one of the rap artists was kind of, mad with him or whatever, whatnot, and he stood his ground and things like that. So I don't know, but this is the day and age of me. I mean,
Just
it's a,
for it said, damn if you do, damn if
yeah,
you don't.
yeah. I mean,
I don't know. I
it's
just asked the question. I don't think it's damned either way.
I think with him, I think y'all should definitely and we should have it on this show and have that conversation because that's little bro. You know how you are with him, and I think y'all should have that conversation because I think a lot of learning
Even
could
the
come
way
out of
that
that.
he worded it. All right, let's say we gonna talk about it. Let's say I want to let people know the power of my voice because that could be something that could be a good thing, or it still come out. It's still on a spiritual level. That's still some quote unquote should be. I want to let people know the power of God's voice.
But his thing is David and Goliath, and so his thing is David and Goliath. Thou shalt
Well,
want to
God
fear the Lord.
bless me.
Yeah. I mean, he could have word. He could. I think he maybe misinterpreted because it's another guy out there that he ended up having beef with that screams. You know what I'm saying? I think his name Marcus Rogers or whatever. Whatnot. He's out of Chicago and he's a reverend and everything. He's got this, and then God told him that Trump was going to be appointed and anointed and all this crazy stuff. And it was a lot that he does that if you against Trump,
And then you start looking at now. I'm like, so now that I said I wasn't gonna spend a lot of time. So this is my
no,
last thing on
no,
this. So now that you say, well, you come out and you announce, man, I made some calls, I did it. So now people looking at it like, man, you put all that effort towards Magic City Monday, and you didn't say nothing when the Saints celebrated Charlie Kirk, or you didn't say nothing in all of these other situations that are so
watch yourself talking about Charlie Kirk now. Watch yourself.
you feel where I'm
No, I
coming.
feel you. I feel you.
I,
No, you not. You let me tell you something, Don. I'm gonna tell you this right now. We gonna get over this, not go past the
yeah, let's
subject.
go.
No,
Yeah,
not
no,
just
we
go
can
past.
go to
No,
something
no,
else.
no, no, no.
I'm cool with that.
You're not wrong in your assessments. It has to be asked because
It's
some things need to
discussion.
be changed. No, some things need to be. It has to be a conversation because you know what it falls in. We do have a lot of people, and I'm not saying D1 like this. So let's don't nobody miscorrect me.
I don't even think he
They
probably even looked at it how I looked at it.
they got some people that are doing a lot in these days and age right now, and they're supposed to be in the name of God and God this and that, and they're bringing people to war. People are dying. It's a lot of that right now. God's name and religion, period, and spirituality is being played with.
All right, so
So
we
so
have to respect the conversation,
yeah,
right?
yeah, exactly. That's why I say it should be. It should be because somebody has to start doing this because this is the new way. The new way is I'll invade your country, or I'll come to your house and take you out, because in the name of God, you know what I'm saying? I'm doing God's work. So
So
guess what? You're a right for having that assumption and that and question. So
So I'm gonna sum it up,
yeah,
and then we're gonna go to
yeah,
another topic. So,
yeah.
all right, if you're just now checking in, welcome to WHIV 102.3 FM New Orleans. A lot of people just tuned in, and they was wanting to know the topic that we was talking about. Real quickly, I was talking about the D1 Atlanta Hawks thing, and more more specifically, what I was talking about was he came out and made the post, and when he came out and made the post, he said, "I made some phone calls, etc." And I was like, yo, so was you doing this in the name of God and Christianity? You know, like, and if so,
You
why you
said
have to,
me, and
yeah,
I said God. You know
or
what I'm
why
saying?
you even have to say any damn thing?
Well, I'll say this just for brother Reggie. Reggie backed that, and he felt that, and he post about it, and he just posts about like this about the kids, and they things like
But
that.
he,
He
but
didn't say God,
Reggie ain't never start off and say nothing about,
me.
and yeah, he
Yeah.
just said it was, and I agree. As far as it probably wasn't the best idea for kids, I'm just trying to figure out, like, if I made some phone calls and I did all of this, why I gotta be saying, I don't understand that.
Or maybe I think y'all need to have that conversation, because what if he's saying that yes, I said that out there because
I wanted people to know the power
yeah, the
of God's
power of
voice.
God. See, yeah, and he did. But if he put it like this, if he'd have said, "Hey, I made these phone calls by God, I prayed, I made these phone calls
Yeah, I
and everything,"
prayed about
and
this.
so you wouldn't even have a question.
Yeah, I would have been like, he would have came out and said, "Look, man, I prayed about this."
But I'd have been bothered because them wings was good, man.
Wings was
I
good,
mean,
but
them wings was made by God too.
good. We
Yeah,
could
all
move,
right.
but I like the way that you tied that in, because you like, man, people out here slanging God's name around.
Yeah,
And Christianity
wait,
and,
give me a good
and
set. They slinging
religion.
God name like what? How did give me a good one? Give me this.
Oh,
They sling they slinging God, they slinging God name out like nickel bags out there, man. Like nickel
for
bags in the hood,
real,
man.
man.
I mean, everybody, even right now, it's right now in real particular, because I know I'm gonna get to go into my subject. Before some of the soldiers left, right? Some of the generals and colonels told them that God handpicked Donald Trump to go to Iran to destroy Iran.
All
It
right,
was
well,
God.
all right,
Yeah,
bet. So let's go right here.
and they were mad. Yeah,
That was a good
yeah,
transition. So
yeah.
now we're gonna switch over to another topic that
Mhm.
Serve wanted to talk about, which is also
National topic.
national topic. So we're gonna switch gears a little bit, and we're gonna talk about y'all favorite president, the one and
Well, no, it's
only.
not even about him this time.
Oh, okay. So it's not
So
about
Miss
him.
JB5, you don't have to cry, you don't have to run, you don't
Oh,
have
I
to
thought
protest.
you said it's
But
not.
he's involved.
It's not about him
Yeah,
directly.
he's not him directly. But
I
okay,
have a him story,
we
but
got
we could do it later.
we got some issues in economically right
Oh,
now,
so
right?
this is the
No,
economic
no, yeah, yeah,
story.
yeah. So a lot of things are going wrong. And remember when they was doing Doge and all this stuff and clearing things out in the useless spending, right? Check this out. Since September, the Department of the Defense, I'm not going to call it Department of War. It sounds like some animated Avengers movie. Pete, I'm really white supremacist, Hex, whatever his name
Yeah, I
is.
did my research on
Yeah,
this
yeah, yeah.
guy. I
Oh,
really don't like him.
yeah. He got the tattoos to show it. White
I
supremacist,
yeah,
white nationalist tattoos.
y'all started saying
Yeah.
his name, and I did my
You get a
research
little
search.
nervous. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I did my research
Yeah.
search. I don't like that
And you
guy.
don't want him to ever run for president and win.
You see his name, you
Because
need to pay attention.
we'll be looking for the places you talking about to get out the country.
We'll be
Yeah.
looking for asylum.
So, and of course, that's one of Miss JB5 people. You know what I'm saying? But I still love you, Miss JB5. Okay, 93 billion since September has been spent. Now, watch this. About to break it down. You ready? By the Department of War, right? 98,000 on a grand piano for one of the people that work there. 5.3 million on
Wait,
Apple.
wait, 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 wait. Go back. Go back. Stop.
98,000 on a grand piano for one of the people that work in the Department of War. Okay. 5.3 million on Apple devices. Okay. 275 million on furniture. 2 million. Get this one. You ready? This one good. 2 million on Alaskan king crab, 1.5 million on lobsters, 15.1 million on ribeye steak, 139,000 on ice cream machines, 130,000 on donuts, and over 50 million, 50 billion on grants and government contracts, right? And so also this was by the department. A total of 93 billion since September has been spent, has been spent with by the Department of War. And we're in economic problems and economy problems right now. So I want to know where any of that, it wasn't on a missile, it wasn't on no ammunition.
That's my problem. I'm like,
Yeah.
wait, bro.
And they're talking about
I
we
expected 93. However much
93
money.
billion, yeah.
Yeah, I was expecting a lot of money to be
Oh,
spent.
and the war is it's costing 1 billion a day right
They
now.
buying damn pianos.
Ice cream machines and Alaskan king crab. And this is confirmed for people to say it's fake news. No, 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 no,
I'm out
no.
here fighting for my life.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
and
And
they
1.5 on lobsters.
they around here using my tax dollars on
139,000 on ice cream machines.
ice cream machines.
130,000 on donuts. Big back activity. I'd love to be there for
They
that.
didn't even go to these
Donuts.
donuts.
Yeah, they could have got them cheaper. You know what I'm saying? And 50 billion on phantom grant and government contracts. Now remember Elon Musk,
Ain't no telling who
Doge.
ain't no telling who got them grants and contracts.
That you saw Pat. They used to hang around under the bridge by Manchus. Not Pat riding in the Benz. You never know who got that money. But but just to think of what we got going on, all the things that's going on, people suffering, these farmers. Think about that money could have been given to the farmers.
Airplanes with bedrooms on.
Yeah. Think about the farmers that are going bankrupt and losing their farms because of the deportation of the illegal workers, undocumented workers. Think about the money they could have been given to save their farms with that some of that 93 billion.
$93 billion.
And that is and that has been spent. I'm talking about 1.5 on lobster. What kind of lobster was that? Did the lobster have a iPhone?
Well,
Wait,
according to Rick Ross, baby mama, somebody in the military sassy.
so
Because if you eat boiled seafood,
like that,
you sassy.
we don't show now get it on Friday, and it was imitation. I remember that. Now, but 5.3 million on Apple devices, the 98,000 on a grand piano that goes in somebody else's home, right? But the killer, man, the
Somebody
killer,
supposed to go
And so, and then Russia, this the killer, and this all tied into this. Russia, United States eased the sanctions on Russia, so Russia could sell oil. Mind that again, go that word again, to India, and so Russia's taking that money and now they're backing up Iran with that money. So we ease sanctions. They played us again, so they can sell oil to India because India can't get their oil because of what's going on with the conflict, and now they're using that money to back Iran to keep Iran able to keep going and keep going because the goal is fighting a proxy war to get our economy to fall. And if we keep spending 93 billion and 130,000 on ice cream machines, sooner or later our
The
economy
economy is gonna
and the stock
crash.
market has fell, and this the time to get in if you can
Have
because it's
you?
gonna come back.
I do want to ask a question. Have you been doing any research on what are the estimates that they saying how high this gas could get this time around?
Well, let's say it like
Because
this.
the last time that gas got extremely
Well,
high.
I'll break it down per barrel. I'll do it like this. When you're looking at one time, if barrels were 50, something, 50, 50, $75 a barrel, and you look at gas was, at its lowest.
Wait, how much? Go ahead.
Okay, when Obama was in, right? Because Trump inherited that the first time, good gas prices, right? So when Obama was in gas, I remember was something like 75, $78 a barrel, right? A gas. So when you look at it, and it was looking, well, gas was $1.89, right under $2. So when you think that if say $90, let's just say $100 average at two, right? So if you look at that, now they're gonna raise it to two
Two
hundred
hundred
dollars a barrel.
barrel.
You feel what I'm saying? So you looking at here in New Orleans. See, you got to look at around the country. If you look at here in New Orleans, we talking about could be $4 to $5 a barrel. I mean, a gallon of gas, right?
Right.
But you look at
Oh,
California,
that's $10.
that's 10 to 12 to, you know what I'm saying? It's going to be a problem. Then
I
you're going to
mean,
look at gas
I remember
shortages.
I was in LA
Yeah.
one time when the gas prices was high, and I was in LA. That gas was up
But
almost
what,
ten
but
dollars a
watch the
ten
gangster,
dollars a gallon.
but watch the gangster part of this. Friends of the program, as I call them, the elites, those who have certain companies and whatever will not. Yes, the barrels of gas will be high, and we're going to pay the price, but they're going to make the money also. They're going to make more money. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But now we got a problem. We going into our oil reserves, and people say, "Well, you got Venezuela, right? Venezuela oil is too thick. Their crude oil is thick, so they need certain chemicals, and those chemicals come from where? Iran. I did the research, and that's true. So basically, we need Iran. It's not just about the Straits of Hormuz, because that's really what it's about. The Straits of Hormuz are very, very important. That's all your cargo.
Let
That's
me
all your oil.
let
So,
me ask you about this question. I was just looking at this trusting the process. Say my 401k isn't going too good right now
nope.
because of the war.
Everything right now,
Anything
it's
based off of
stopped.
stocks.
It's stopped. It's stopped.
Yeah.
Basically, the stock market has crashed. They're trying to keep it under wraps.
Well, wouldn't the companies in? I'm not a stock market type of guy, but those companies that like are invested in oil and
Energy, just energy. Say energy. Yeah.
energy, well, are invested in energy and invested in like the people who make the war stuff and all of that. Like they stock should go up, right?
No,
I
no,
thought
no, no,
America
no, no,
make
no,
money
no.
on
This, no,
wars.
this they do. This is where remember his friends of the program, man. His friends, right? So this is like the terrorist was the first money grab,
Well,
right?
why the
I,
economy get so
I,
rough
I'm
on
about,
us if they
but
make money off of
but
wars?
listen to what I'm saying. You're not making. It's not benefiting you.
Oh, I ain't
See,
making
it's
nothing.
benefiting.
The
We're gonna
government making
okay.
money off
Put
of
it
the
like this. We're
war.
gonna say it like this. Say the
That's
morning.
your daddy money.
Okay, say the morning. There you go. Say the morning brew got coffee, right?
Right.
And so, you know what I mean? When you're looking at it, and then all of a sudden, our coffee, they buying our coffee, right? And then you go to war, and everybody got to drink the morning brew coffee. You feel what I'm saying? So now, they got to spend this money to get the morning brew coffee, but then the morning brew runs out of coffee. You feel what I'm saying? So most people that would invest in the morning brew would be like, man, I got to sell it off. I got to sell it off. And then they'll sell it off, to the rich people or buy it off. So now a bunch of rich people buy on the Morning Brew stock, right? And everybody that was not that rich got out, right? So that's what they want you to do. So when it goes down, In other words, Morning Brew used to be $110 a stock, right? A stock, 110, right? Now the Morning Brew stock that went all the way down to $40, right? So now
Somebody just quoted Kanye West, the great Kanye West. They got money for wars, but can't feed the poor.
that's Tupac.
Who? That's what Tupac.
Yeah,
Kanye West ain't say that.
he repeated Tupac.
He repeated Tupac.
Yeah, because that's when
Well, I
Tupac.
remember when
That's
Kanye
when
West
Tupac
said it.
went off at. He went off on Trump, said you got all this money down to Trump. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. So, but long
I
story
never
short,
knew. That's a good one. That was a good catch right there.
yeah,
He said Tupac said it first.
yeah. So, but the thing about it is, so now I'm gonna jump in because guess what? Down is down, and the president did it. So down is down to down brew coffee is down to 40. I'm going to throw my money and get those stocks. I'm going to buy 1,000 shares of that stock. And guess what happens when the war ends?
What?
Down go back up to 100. So that $60 dividend that I went and spent, say $40,000 on for 1,000 pieces of stock, right? Now think about how much I made. $60. I made $60,000 in 1 week. You feel what I'm saying? So now, right now, this is the time to get in. When it falls, you know what I'm saying? This is the time to get in
So we need to be putting our paper
and
in it.
energy and
Yeah, we need to be buying up stock and energy. If you got,
and then equipment.
if
The
you,
equipment.
yeah, you got a couple of dollars. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Instead of losing it in your 401k, you might as
Mhm.
well buy a couple of
And
stocks.
and it was sad the
We need to get
401k.
somebody on here to talk about this kind of stuff.
Yeah, hey, I know it very well. You're talking to somebody that know it very well. But no, you're right. Somebody I know somebody that's all they do all day. But the 401k, man, they've been messing up the 401k for a while. I really think this administration wants to, really, really, really steal people 401 because that 401 is supposed to always continue making money. That's what you
What
that's
is
what you invested in.
Miss JV5 talk about Trump helping the many black people?
Miss JV5, please not right now. I love you. But right now, your guy is in hot waters.
Trump ain't never helped nobody but himself.
Him and his people, him and his friends of the program.
If he helped somebody, I guaranteed you it
Okay,
benefited
I tell you what.
him.
How about he help the taxpayers and not sue the IRS for $10 billion that the fix is in because Pam Bundy is signing off on it. She's supposed to protect the IRS, but she's signing off on it. He about to get $10 billion from the United States, the IRS, our tax dollars that we got to pay for. Tell him that if he really love black people right now, don't take that $10 billion and get out Iran. Because it's a billion. This is our money, taxpayers, $1 billion a day. This war is costing $1 billion a day, and then our it's the fix is in because a lot of the allies are saying we gonna let them fight this one alone.
All right, let's take a quick music break. We're gonna switch it up, switch gears one more time. Shouts out to my girl Mama Wolf. Long time no see. I see Creme de la Creme cutting up in the
I said
comments.
nothing about black or white, creme de la creme.
Who else we got tapped in the comments? You see anybody you want to shout out, my
I
brethren?
can't see nobody.
Oh yeah, he said I can't see.
The
I can't.
iPad is not working.
Oh, he don't got the iPad. You can't see.
Okay,
Just for trusting the process. They rolling in the comments. Hey man, put a comment up so I can see you. I know we got more Brew Crew members out there than that. My man Khalees, he talking about he gonna be coming out here. So shouts out to him. And again, man, hit that like button, hit that share
Tell them
button.
bring us some barrel of oil, a couple of barrels of oil. You know what I'm saying? Because
Share this with at least 10 people. Also, go follow my man Harris Robinson and and type done in the comments. He'll send you that real estate ebook, man. It's free.
He's doing some big things.
Free.
Yeah, he got a free 99.
Free
He got
99.
some big things coming up. I actually,
It's a part
I'm about to do a D1. I actually connected him with my guy Blue out of Vegas, who's big time
Girl,
finance
you
man
know,
society. Yeah. So they about to combine and do something strong. Two black men, to get people in houses and
that
get y'all
really
credit together.
hurt my soul to question my boy like that. I ain't gonna
Yeah.
even lie to you because I think he mean well. But I mean,
Don't mess with the lemon pepper wings.
I'm just saying it's talk radio,
And the
man.
garlic parmesan was good too.
It's talk radio. Gotta talk about it. That's what we here for.
That barbecue honey hot sauce.
Like
Not like I ever been to Magic City. I passed by
like
and got a to-go plate.
like I said, he could very well have a logical reason. I just didn't see it from.
Well, Reverend Duro, what do you have to say about
Oh boy, let me find it.
that? Yeah. I
uh,
said, what about the wings?
I gotta get the sound effect, man, first. I'm gonna have it ready
Was it
next
about the
time.
wings?
Hey, I don't. Nah, it wasn't about the wings. They would celebrate Magic City. It was the wings was gonna be good, but it was also the thought,
You
what
know
they
who was
was
important? You know who
represent.
was important at Magic City? See the dude that used to be washing the cars outside, and you come back out and your car shining and,
That's
and
funny.
smelling good,
Yeah.
man. Yeah, he got paid.
All right, man. This one right here from my guy M. Anthony out of the Bayou area of Thibodeau. I love this little song. It's a throwback. I'm gonna play a little bit of it and then I'll be right back. We're gonna get one more topic
A
in. We gotta
message.
make sure we get out on time
Why I
today,
gotta be
man.
a little something? A message.
Oh, big song.
How lovely is your presence. A love so pure and reaches out for all new high. Like a river flowing endless. Your love a symphony, the sweetest of times. Become deeper. Bring my heart close to you. Every my soul aligns within your name. Your love is deeper. You are forever true. Trials of fire, you're my refuge. Like a star in the sky.
WHFV 1023 FM New Orleans, man. I gotta get back at it. We only got like 6 minutes, but I want to touch on this topic.
Never failing. You're the lead.
What you know about that creme de la creme? What you know about that creme de la creme?
Oh, like that?
I bet you don't know that one right there. Hold up.
The wind blowing, the tree blowing right now.
Go, 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 go,
Wait,
go,
is that Big Luther?
go.
Is that Jericho Luther?
Hey,
That's Big Luther.
that's Muhammad. You don't know nothing about that right there. You too young.
The White House ain't the White House no more. It's just a house.
A chair, rest of a chair.
Depends on who's sitting.
Even when there's no one sitting
A lot of times it's the wrong person sitting in that chair.
In a house.
If the house got the wrong people,
Not a home. Hi, man.
somebody there.
WHIV 1023 FM New Orleans. Of course, it is the morning brew of yours truly, Don P. Getting it in, doing it how I do it. A little Luther right there. I had to get. I know I ain't give you. I'm gonna give you the whole thing next time. I had to just give you a little bit of it.
The White
Just
House
to
ain't the White House.
just
no
let you know. He said the White House ain't the White House no more. It's the
more.
Orange
When they
House.
got an orange person in there.
It's the Orange House, man.
It-
Shouts out to Auto Smart Detailing, vocational school. Big ups to them and what they do. All right, man. Last but not least, which one you want? You can pick which one topic. We only got a little bit of time. You can talk about the Essence lineup. I want to talk about. I got to do this story when I got more time. I wanted to talk about. Well, the reason I want to talk about this 12-year-old girl that died with this fight is because I want to talk about trolling and Joseph. And I hate to talk about this when I only got a little bit of time left. But I am sick and tired. This one I need my organ. Here come Reverend Do Wrong right now.
Dun,
I am
dun, dun,
I
dun,
am
dun.
sick and tired
He's sick and tired.
of Joseph and troll coaching.
Quit all the joking, all the joking.
No, I just think right now, well, it ain't no boundaries. It's going too far. And a lot of times things that people think are jokes is like really it be their insecurity, and they be hurt, and hurt people want to see other people hurt. And then the other, what encourages this bad culture is all of the people that's following and laughing in the comments and comment creepers.
No, you got a new word. What was blessing blockers and comment creepers?
Yeah, blessing blockers and the comment and
you, sir, are a comment creeper.
yeah, the blessing blocker needs the comment creeper
to do the devil's work.
Yes.
There it is.
You feel me? Like,
so a blessing blocker and a comment
you know what put
they
me
go along.
You know what put me on this one day? It was something that you said.
Okay.
You said, I think you said this. We was having a conversation and you say people will be praying to God and be like, Lord, please help me. Or they'll be saying, I need positivity and peace in my life. Like they'll be asking for all of these positive things in their life.
The wolf in sheep clothing.
But in real life, they are spending half of their day supporting somebody that's tearing somebody down.
And remember what we said also. That's
like,
also that,
like,
that
like so how do you get positivity out of negativity? And then some people will be like, oh well, it's just jokes.
No, it's not. It's not. But what people say. No. You know what
I was
they say?
just
No.
trolling
they don't
you.
Say, they don't say just jokes, and they don't say just trolling. No. You know what they say, and this when somebody gets to me, they'll sit there and they're like, because you don't know who you're playing with, and it has happened before. You know this. They're quick to say, oh, I got you mad. Like you don't know what type of day anybody's having. You don't know, I remember somebody who lost their parent that morning, and they were trying to put up positive posts, and people were joking and making fun of them and did not know. And then they said, why is he tripping out? Why is he going out? And this individual had lost his parent that morning. Like, come on, man, some of this stuff. But that comes from the people that we talk about that sit at home, that have not reached their potential.
See, all of this stuff is like, all of this stuff is really like, that's the same spirit. Like that's the same spirit that the bullying come from. Like that's how bullying work. Like most of the time when people be bullies, they got to have like a gang of people behind them.
Their life is not where it needs to be.
Yeah.
And social media has given them a chance to take out
social media. Social media give them an opportunity to be like,
they're miserable, sitting home in their tighty whities, or sitting there with that bag on their head. You know what I'm saying? Might be messing with government assistance, not working. You know what I'm saying?
Yo,
it's when they always reveal those ones that troll and do this stuff, and they go to their life, and somebody decide I'm gonna get you now. And when they go do deep research,
most of the time they have been unsuccessful most of their life.
They need a blessing. They need God. They need to do God the right way. Because you could do God wrong.
So I'm just kind of fed up with this culture, and I'm seeing it, and it's starting to like filter in the kids, and we starting to raise like mean kids.
But with the kids come, it's not just
kids always been mean,
but not
like it is now, bro.
Not just mean. What is being raised, right? Again, know what your kid is doing.
And this is my last thing. We got to go. We got in the culture. And I want to just recognize Jesus. Jesus said, where I grew up, we bullied the bully. You know what happened?
Yep.
We in a society now where the bully and the bully is celebrated.
Sad. They winning. Yeah,
they celebrate
in
the bully.
The snitch, the killer, and the bully.
They celebrate those people. Hey, we got to get out of here on time today. Hey, great show, sir. We got through almost all our topics, bro.
Yeah.
We almost got through all of our topics, bro. Good show. Good job.
Oh, great, man. God bless.
Final thoughts quickly.
Oh, man, just remember that.
Hurry.
Don't put your hurt on other people and hurt other people, man. You know what I'm saying? Uplift people. That's the best I could tell you guys out there. The world would be better if we uplift.
All right, P Life Expanding the Rainbow. I want to thank everybody that tuned in. Continue to hit that like button, that share button, and share our programming. Tomorrow we'll be back. We got a special guest, and we're going to give some stuff away again. I got some more giveaways. It was good to see a lot of my old school Brew Crew members. Thank y'all for tuning in. Y'all continue to share our programming and support what we do. Peace Life Expanding the Rainbow coming up next on the morning on WHIV 1023. Be good or be good at it. I'm Don P.